Our juice this morning is a celery, asparagus, cucumber, jalapeno, ginger, apple juice, and there's actually some lemon in from our lemon water that we already threw in, and I decided to video this. You do not need to cut, if you have the Namajitu juicer or thinking about getting it, you do not need to cut the produce this small. Like the celery, I always cut in 3. My husband cut all this. Apples, I usually leave in like these larger chunks. I know some people just throw in the whole thing. I do chop my apples just because I think it's nicer on the juicer. I would have probably left these a little bit longer if it was me cutting, and this for sure in a bigger chunk, but Mark likes to cut everything a bit smaller, which is always nice on the juicer, but you can definitely leave it a little larger if you have the J2 or you're thinking about getting it. Morning! I have my under eye patches I left on. I will link them below if you're interested. I love them. I'm on my cycle, so anytime I wake up with a little more like under eye, like tired looking eyes, I put these on and they do work wonders. And this pack comes in a pack of 30. I keep them in the fridge so they're nice and cool. Anyways, my morning this morning, my husband is home on a Saturday, rare day, so we're just having a slow morning in, and I thought I'd video some of the things we're making, and one of them is a Dandelion Chicory coffee. I love coffee. I haven't been on coffee in the sense of daily coffee over, I don't even know, definitely well over 10 years, maybe even longer. And I cut it out completely, like for a couple years while I was healing my gut, because it's not good for the gut. Not good for so many things, but it's definitely one of those things I thoroughly enjoy, and I still have it on vacation or when we're out and about. Like today we're gonna go out and about in the city, and my husband always gets usually like a black coffee or Americano, and we're picky on quality and taste and low acidic and all of that, so we have a few places in the city that we'll go to. But yeah, I'll have a little bit. I only need a little, and that's all I need because I don't want to be jittery or anything, but I thoroughly enjoy it, so I don't cut it out. But on the times that I don't drink coffee and I want the coffee taste in the morning, I'll do a Dandelion Chicory coffee. I make it with 2 tablespoons of dandelion and 1 tablespoon of chicory. I was doing 2 teaspoons of chicory for a little while because we were making it more often and it just saves on cost. But now we only do it once in a while, or once a week pretty much, sometimes twice, but yeah, I do a full tablespoon of chicory and I steam it really well. So I'm gonna show you how I do it. So I take this little teapot. It's like the perfect size. There's 4 cups in here, and that's what you need. And I will, again, link everything I'm using below. Do 2, oh, it smells so good. 2 tablespoons. Do 1 tablespoon. Hopefully I said that correctly. This was boiling. So you want super boiling water right from the stovetop. And I pour it right to the kind of lip there. And my trick, because I do not, if you're with somebody like me that does not like cold coffee or cold tea or any of that, my husband taught me this, because you know, after you steep it for 15 minutes, this will steep for 15 minutes or whatever you're steeping, you don't want it cold, cover the spout. So I take 2 towels and cover the spout. So I will put a timer on for 15 minutes and then we will enjoy our coffee. Our breakfast this morning is going to be a super simple and extra delicious fruit cereal. My favorite part is the blue, well, all of it's my favorite part, but I've been really into making blue milk lately. I don't know why I haven't made it earlier. I would get excited when I go to like fun plant-based restaurants or Tulum and they give me all my cereals with blue milk. And how you turn your milk, homemade milk, blue is just by adding blue butterfly pea powder, or you could even do blue spirulina powder. And I'll link 2 brands below for you, but yeah, super easy. I just do a half of a teaspoon per 16 ounces of homemade milk that you use. And if you're unsure how to make homemade milk, I'll link a super easy recipe below for you. It's super easy. Once you start making it, and you get in the habit of it, you don't even think about it. Okay, so I've got some fresh strawberries sliced up. I'm gonna add those in. I have clean hands. And I'm using coconut bowls. I always feel like if we have pretty dishes and we're enjoying the things we're eating it out of, I set the table, or barely set the table. It just all adds to the experience and enjoyment, and I eat my food slower that way. These are some blackberries. Berries are in season right now, so I'm definitely taking full advantage of fresh berries. With that said, blueberries, the fresh blueberries, the organic ones, were so expensive, and it's one thing I won't really cave on. I'll buy some non-organic and wash it really well, but blueberries are or berries in general, they're soft, they're sponges. Strawberries are always the number one produce with the most pesticides on, so always buy organic strawberries. But I bought a bag of frozen organic blueberries, not wild blueberries, just regular blueberries, and just unthought of in the fridge overnight in a bowl, and they stay good and fresh. I also buy organic raspberries, and then they get like more mushy, and I love them, I enjoy them, but they're not great for the cereal like this, so I left those out. But just a money saving tip, if your blueberries are too expensive, buy some organic frozen ones and just unthaw them overnight. Farmers, we know, gluten-free sprouted rolled oats. Sprinkling on some of those. I'm not really sure how much. Sprinkle on whatever you want. And if you want it oatmeal heavy or grain heavy, go for it. Some raw pumpkin seeds. Making a mess here, but that's okay. Some organic unsweetened coconut flakes. And this would be a fun one if you have kids. Put all your stuff out, let them make their own cereal. They might start enjoying a cereal like this instead if you have them help you. Maybe not, but it's worth a shot. And the blue milk, that makes it look so pretty. Blue butterfly pea powder is what I used in this one today, and it's also, although there's not like a huge amount of benefits to blue butterfly pea powder, besides being a natural food coloring, it still does have some, and one is good. It's like more calming, good for the nervous system, so it is also good. My coconut bowl is just naturally tilted, so I'm gonna be careful with that one. But look at this deliciousness. And I'll show you in a better picture right after this. Whatever you are up to when you see this, I hope this finds you well, and enjoy your day.